Scott, it was a good result in the end, but a couple of missed opportunities really for the New Saints in the first half, especially the penalty save, and then Ryan Brobble denied by the woodwork.
Yeah, that's right. Last time we played Bala away, we went down 10 men, but we also had a penalty saved, and I thought, oh, here we go again. But I always knew that penalty miss was early on enough in the first half to get enough chance in the second half, and that was the way it was. But I was happy enough to get a reaction from them after they scored, and then we scored again soon after. And pleasing really with the character after you go 1-0 down, because Bala have come here and set up like they've done in the last 2 games against us. But we found a way tonight. We were at it, a little bit slow at times, possession-wise, but a little bit rusty maybe. Haven't played for a couple of weeks. But in the end, 3 points are all that matters. That's what I said to the players before the game. 5 to go now. 5 games to go after this. All important.
And going 1-0 down, as you say, but perfect way to bounce back. A Ryan Brobble free kick.
That's right. It was. That's probably his 13th, I think, 13th goal in 19 games or whatever. And fantastic again. His second one. A little bit of individual brilliance there as well. And likewise with Greg Draper's goal was excellent. Danny's gone past his man, played Greg in and sorted his feet out, and a really good finish.
An inspired substitution, and when we can take off the likes of Curtis Byrne and bring Greg Draper on, it highlights the depth of squad.
Yeah, as soon as the goal went in, I just wanted to have a reaction, a substitution, maybe just make a change. That was it. That was all my thinking was. Freshen things up. Thought Curtis did well first half, and should have scored the one he's had with lobbing the keeper, but I thought his touch was good and he laid people in and everything we want from him. But sometimes it just freshens things up, and that was the case with the substitution.
Back on top of the JD Welsh Premier League by 1 point, but also more importantly a game in hand.
That's right, and it's making sure that when we do play that game in hand, we get the 3 points. It's okay saying you've got a game in hand, but these games are all all about the 3 points. And sometimes it is better to have the games played and the points in the bag, but as long as we do our job and make sure that we get that win against Bala, that's all that counts.
And then as we look ahead to next weekend, it's the JD Welsh Cup at Newtown, and of course against Barrytown United.
That's right, big game, semi-final at Newtown. So we'll have I'm sure an interesting week, a good week of training. Everyone will want to play in the semi-final. It's up to us now to find out who's going to make that starting 11.
It must be quite a headache at time, Scott, with players performing on the pitch and others on the sidelines desperate to get into that starting lineup.
Got players tonight. Tom Holland has been one of our best players this season, without a shadow of a doubt. And he's been left at the side. We've got new signing Billy. Billy's done great in training. He's done well when he's come on as a substitute. He's not even in the squad. Dean Ebby's not got any minutes. It's tough. I'd like to get more minutes, but I can't. There's only, can only use 14 at the maximum, and that's the way it is. We've got 22 very good first team squad members here.
Well, Scott, all the best in choosing your starting 11 next week, but in the meantime, congratulations on the victory.
Thanks, Ray.